welcome to my second YouTube live stream, my second public YouTube live stream. We do YouTube lives, excuse me, for my Patreon, but session one, I had originally named them Paintin' Bitches, but quickly felt like that just wasn't the right name. That really was not the energy I wanted to bring to these lives. So they are now Paint and Breathes. So just being able to take some time, hang out with some good company, maybe paint something pretty, maybe play around with something, experiment, you know, all that good stuff, and be able to have a little bit of a space to take a breath and regroup from whatever we've got going on out there in the real world. So thank you for coming to hang out. My space is chaotic and I've got a whole bunch of ideas running through my brain. So please do not expect this live to be very linear. It's probably not going to be. For those of you who are comfortable here with me, you know not to expect that really anyways. But if you're new here, welcome. But yeah, welcome to the chaos. Hi, Cara. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you guys. So I've been playing. I just need to put a Band-Aid on. I've got a raggedy looking finger here, but I've been playing a little bit. I've been getting all kinds of ideas, and I was so incapable of making decisions before I sat down that we have an overwhelming number of things to choose to do today. So I will start by just catching up with you guys, of course, and I'll show you what I've been up to, and we'll go from there. How's that sound? Sound good? Hi, Kim. Hi, Mel. Good to see ya. How's it going? All right. I just need to put a Band-Aid on my finger. I'm a picker, and so when I have dry skin, I tend to pick at it. And when I have nails that are peeling, I pick at that. I'm just a picker, and I, get myself into trouble sometimes. So now I have an ugly finger, so I'm gonna cover it up with a Band-Aid, and then we can move on. All right. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Tina. Hello, lovelies. It's so wonderful to see you. Yeah, so we're going to be all over the place. So let's start with, for anybody who was here at the last session, we did this Santorini stone. Still have something to do in the middle. I'm going to do some teal in there. We'll do that tonight. This one wonky petal that's twice as big as everything else. But, oh well, I think it's really, really pretty. I really, really like it. So this is in our favorite color combo that we've done on this little house. The incense holder, which I'll be working on the next Patreon live that we do. We'll be doing one for all members, free and paid. And we'll be working on that again. Thank you. I'm so glad, Cara. Thanks, Mel. I love these. This has been so much fun. So the incense holder started it. This is Tina's incense holder. We need to make sure that everybody knows that. Tina has called it. So I'm currently working on trying to figure out what to do on the sides. I think I have it figured out now. I just need to sand this stuff off and repaint the base coat. And then we're going to paint in between these little paw prints. And we'll get that done. And then we did some little heart stones. So let me actually zoom in. It's better than me bringing it close. So this little one needs a heart on it still, but we did those. I want to do the sides, but I want to play with UV resin, I think, on these ones, because I'd like them to be palm stones or like something you could carry in your bag or in your purse or whatever, right? And then we did this one. which I love. This is a house form that Lay made for me. She sent me a bigger one as well. She sent me 2 sizes. So then we started this one. We did this one. So I want to do the sides on this one as well. The incense holder and the house I'll just varnish. And then I did the Santorini stone in these colors too. So yeah, we're going to put some more teal right in the middle. And then this one will be done. I need to reach out to Christina, or if anybody has done Santorini stones, what do you varnish with? I want to make sure I don't use something that's going to, you know, not be compatible with the stone or anything. So if you've done these before, please let me know what you've used to varnish and how that's gone for you. Because I've never painted the Santorini stones. These, I got a gift of 2 Santorini stones, these 2 round ones from Jan. And I've had them for almost a couple years now. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it was just one. All right, perfect. I wasn't sure if there was gonna be another one. So I've been waiting for the right project to do, and this was the one that we did. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Kim. Thanks, Cara. Thanks, Gabrielle. So then we moved on to our pinks and purple kind of Valentine-y color combos, and we did a few hearts there. Thank you, Tina. So we did these ones. Again, just going to kind of play with them, but I'd like to start making these ones, especially the paw print ones. I'd like to maybe, you know, put out different collections of them. And then Patty sent me these wooden house forms. And I wanted to use those same colors. Now, I like this one, but when I compare it to this one, I see more symmetry very easily in this one compared to this one. I like the go with the flow-ness of this one. And I'm still going to finish it, but I needed to take a break from it because it just wasn't scratching that itch. You know what I mean? So, but we will continue with this, and I've got more of these too. So I'm really excited to play with more stuff. Now, something that I did yesterday, so you guys haven't seen this. I've done 2 things yesterday to show you. Hi, Patty. I did the other Santorini stone with a beige background, and then I added in green for kind of leaves, and then I did these little clusters of dots. Let's see how far I can zoom in. These little clusters of dots for the flowers. And I just love it so much. Now, what I would do next time is instead of a beige background, I would probably do, I'd probably do another green, or I would do the pink. Something that stands out a little bit more from the brown branches and the green. It doesn't contrast super well on the beige, but I do really, really like it. Thanks, Patty. I think it's really pretty. So I did that one yesterday, and then I also played with this one yesterday. So I'm on the fence with this one. There's a part of me that wants to just leave this one as is, so I'm going to leave it as is for now. There's another part of me that wants to continue these kind of swoopy bits going up all the way and around and following that all the way around and seeing where that goes, which I probably will do. And then I'll just put maybe like a little cluster of flowers or something right in the middle here. But I'm not 100% sure. So this one's still on the fence. This one was just one of those fun experiments, and I wanted to see. And I wanted to keep it a little simpler with just a couple really big lines and then see what I could fill in. So that is where we're at today. Now, all of this has sparked ideas. One of the things that we have to do tonight is I got this small globe a while back, and I've been eyeing it again for a while. Now, I want to decide what I'm going to do for background colors, because the idea that came to me was doing like a really wide color range in kind of rainbow colors, but just a whole bunch of colors, and covering it in cone work. But then I kind of thought, I think I would like to do a combination of all three. I'd like to do some dot work, and I'd like to do some brush work, and I'd like to do some cone work. So what's in my brain right now is it all going to be on the same color background, or do I want what do I want to do in each of those sections to kind of have that kind of go around? So I'm kind of on the fence. It's kind of, I'm thinking and thinking and thinking. Thank you, Tina. Oh, you're getting some snow? We had some snow this afternoon. All right, so that brings everybody up to speed. I've got a bunch of ideas that I'm going to kind of run through. I brought the teapot back in because I really want to start on it as well. We've got the hearts sitting here. I want to kind of make a decision on this so I can work on the base coating on this tonight so that it can start to dry so we can start to paint it. So yeah, we might be filling cones with paint. I'm not 100% sure. So, what have you guys been up to? Bring me up to speed. How's your week been so far? How's the last couple of days been? What you been painting? What you been making and crafting? I'm trying to think what I want to do with this. So, when we think of that, I'm going to grab the teapot. I want to do a teapot with, I want to do a cactus rose teapot. Because I've got a black teapot. It's the one I was going to do the neons on. Instead, I'm going to use the Neon Bliss on a white teapot because I think it's going to stand out and be more vibrant. So that's, I think, where we're going to start tonight. I think it's a good place to start. I just have to find it. All right, let's hear what's been going on. 75 and tropical. You got 2 inches of snow. Holy crap, Tina. That's crazy. Crocheting a polar bear to go inside my painted terracotta flower pot. That's lovely, Cara. That's awesome. And Kim's finally finishing up the last piece of your painting. Very nice. So Kim, when you're ready for a new painting, where do you find your favorite? Like, do you have certain websites that you like to go to or shops that you like to go to for your favorite paintings to get more? Yeah, that's crazy. I caught a live where they were teaching the basics for the Cricut. Had mine for years, but too frustrated to keep going. Oh, that's so cool, Patty. Oh, that's fun. That is awesome. I love that. What you been making? What you been making? There's so many ideas. There's so much you can do. Getting close to finishing Ashley's flower piece. Lovely. Couple of websites that you use to get more paintings. Very nice. Well, I hope you're able to find one that really excites you again very, very soon. So you don't have too much time in between. Now, I am going to do the wraparound design like we did on Tina's mug. So it's a version of the Bliss design, but it's going to take longer than normal because it's kind of doubling the work a little bit. But we're going to zoom out here, and I need to find my flexible tape measure. Oh, it's right here. I helped myself out. Look at that. Now, friends on Facebook, she has a lot of patience. That's lovely, Patty. I love that. That's so wonderful. How fun. Oh, I want centimeters. All right, 21 centimeters. So I need my chalk pen. Oh, why didn't I get this going ahead of time? That was not smart. Dun, dun, dun. Busy pouring paint on rocks. Then I'll cut out vinyl for my healing words on rocks. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's so fun. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. Just found out that one of my websites that I use is in Victoria, BC. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. It's really amazing the different stuff that that is out there to learn, eh? And the stuff that people are sharing. It's quite incredible. Let's see if I can get this chalk pen working. This thing is the bane of my existence. Maybe I'm out. I end up just kind of tapping it on my surface until I can get it to at least make a puddle of the chalk. All right, so we're gonna come around this way. So 21 centimeters, half of 21 is gonna be 10.5. Right, so 10.5 should be right here if that pen would work. 10.5. All right. So if we then go, I know my design is 9 centimeters. So if I go 4.5 this way, and then 4.5, 1, 2, 3 this way, this way. Oh, you're rotten. Don't explode, don't explode, don't explode. I make a worse mess than I need to. Okay. All right. Let me catch up on comments. Your cricket's still in the box, Mel? It seems like such a cool toy, but it's such a big animal to learn. I've never gotten to go to Victoria, but I've heard it's absolutely incredible. I'd love to someday. Literally had to pause the video and start again. I got so frustrated, but this woman on live, I was able to get my questions answered as we went along. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're having so much fun with it. I'm gonna wait until we move out of Mom's till I have space for it. Yeah, so you can really know that you can give it some focus, right? Hubby's never been out west and has a brother in Vancouver. That's cool. All right, so now we're going to bring that down to there. So that's my center. And this means we go up this way, here, 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 and here. All right. And now we paint. Easy peasy. Is it a beautiful hotel? That'd be kind of cool, eh? A Maker or Explorer Air 2. Very good question. Wow. All right. Now, I need a cotton swab, so I want to get rid of that one. The chalk is great, but I don't want to have any more chalk underneath my paint than absolutely necessary. I want to make sure that my paint sticks well, and the chalk is going to be interference between my paint and the surface. So this is Cactus Rose. For anybody watching that does not already know, our friend Tara of Deserted Bliss, she makes these paints. These are puffy textured paints. This one's got an incredible color shift from a green to a pinky reddish color, and it's really, really beautiful. It's definitely a crowd favorite with those of us who love Tara and her paints. So check out desertedbliss.com. She makes another line of paints as well that are specialty acrylics that have incredible color shift. More of the fluid acrylics, think Deco Art Americana kind of texture. So check her out on desertedbliss.com. I believe that she has a YouTube channel as well. I know she's on Patreon too. You can find her in all the places. You have one too, Tina? Completely covered it. Oh, that'd be beautiful. There you go. It's nice when you know that there's other people that are using it too, eh? So you've got people you can ask questions of. I should probably have made sure that I had a dotting tool ready, which I do not. Whoopsie. Oh, that's right. I don't have anything. I really don't have anything ready. I didn't get myself a cloth tonight. All right. Wet paper towel it is. So this is going to be a slow moving piece because we've got to wait for each section to dry so that the paint doesn't run down the surface. Whoops. So I want to make sure that it's dry enough before I turn the teapot and work on another section. I want to make sure it's dry enough. So yeah, so that it doesn't run down the side. That's usually only about 4 to 6 hours. Why are you so rude? You're not rude. You're not rude. Not at all. Miss Audrey's doing good. She's fine. She is curled up on the bed having a snooze. We had a stressful day. You're silly, Kim. You're a goofball. We had a little bit of a stressful day because we had the fire alarms getting tested all day here. So she's been hiding out with my mom all afternoon because I forgot to ask about your baby. No, not rude at all. You're so cute. But please, no. As Emily. No, not rude at all. Don't be silly, my friend. Yeah, she had, we went out, she had a nail appointment today. So she went and got her mani-pedi. And then we came back and yeah, they were testing the fire alarms all day. So it was a bit stressful for her. She, at first she climbed under Mom's bed. And we were able to put a towel over it this time so that it made it a little bit easier on her ears. And then, so she was under Mom's bed for a little while. And then it wasn't long before she moved up on the bed with Mom and curled up under the blankets with her. So it was kind of, as much as I know she was nervous, I was really happy that Mom got that time with her. I thought that was really sweet. Okay, this one's too big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and backfill with a dotting tool. Here we go, that's the right size. All right, voila. I know, poor Miss Audrey. Yeah, she's definitely very spoiled. You have nothing to apologize for, Kim. I love you to bits. You're fine. Mom wasn't too bad. She was able to rest most of the day, and she really liked having Audrey up there with her. But she was definitely on alert, kind of paying attention to Miss Audrey, making sure she was okay. It was nice, though. She woke you up this morning before your alarm went off, like, hey, get up. Made sure that you got up to get her breakfast. But yeah, no, Mom wasn't super stressed out at all. It was just a long day, so just made for a long day. I feel like you're kind of hostage, but unfortunately, that's what we got to do to make sure Miss Audrey's okay. Then that's what we got to do. It's kind of funny, right? Because it's like, it's a cat. Why can't a cat be left alone? I'm like, but she's not just a cat. She's my baby. And if she gets stressed out and chokes to death while I'm not here, I can't handle that. She was a super chatterbox in the car this morning, though, when we went to get her nails done. Oh, she had a lot to say. She seemed to kind of enjoy it, though, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so no, Mom wasn't stressed at all. But thank you for asking, Tina. That's very sweet of you. All right, let's go to here. It's been a while since I've painted on such a slippery surface. It feels weird, really, really weird. I also am realizing now that I can't see for shit. All right, glasses need to happen. You know what? I booked it as a vertical. I think when it's a public live, it has to be vertical. It wouldn't let me change it. And I booked it on my app. I did it the same way I did all of my other ones. So I don't know if that's a thing. I'm going to have to Google that and find out how to do it, because none of the things that I do for Patreon have worked for this one. It's really frustrating because I don't know. Like, I'm not doing anything different than what I do for Patreon. So I don't know why it works for Patreon. The only thing that's different is that it's a public live instead of an unlisted live like we do for Patreon. So yeah, I've gotta figure that out, because I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Oh, I thought I heard her sneeze. It is strange, though, I agree, because it doesn't really make sense. It's kind of like, well, so yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to have to do some Googling and see what I can figure out, but I'll keep you posted, because that, I I think there's going to be a lot of us that are on here and learning over the next little bit, trying to figure this all out. You know, we're all, and it's kind of the good thing, right? Because I'm learning and you're learning, and you know, we're not super comfortable on YouTube yet. We're comfortable, like, I mean, it's still just a social media platform, but it's just different enough, isn't it? So this is the Bliss design again. This is one of, we do have a workshop for this one on Patreon for this design, but this is half of the Bliss design, the top half. Normally I repeat all of this on both sides so that we've got like a larger design. So this is literally cut right down the middle. So if you cut it down, if you flipped it here and did this on this way, that's the full Bliss design. So what we did with a couple of mugs was that we painted half this way, and then we, in the empty spaces in between, because it's going to leave these like triangles in here, is in those kind of empty spaces, then we would do another version of it upside down. Do the same thing but flipped and upside down, so it kind of interlocks. So that's what we're going to do here and see how it goes. Taking a break. Those are important. So keep an eye on this paint as it dries. It's going to color shift and dry into this color, where you can see the red there, and then when you can start to see the green. It's really quite vibrant in person. Doesn't look as good on film as it does in person, that's for sure. Maybe I need to look at it this way and make sure I've got it at the right spot. I want to make sure they're the same size. I think I got it. All right, so now we turn this away. Sometimes I'll keep sitting there and turning my piece, and I end up just turning it right back to where I was when I started. But just going through the motion of turning it around, I don't know. I must find it soothing for some reason. No, I'm not going to be doing lives on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. We're going to stick here. I am very excited to let you know, one of the questions or things that we talked about, at least on the last live, was finding out if public lives like this one count towards public watch hours for a channel. So where that comes into play is in monetization, right? So once you have to hit a couple different criteria to be able to monetize on YouTube. And I have one of the criteria, which is 1,000 subscribers or more. I'm really, really lucky. I'm at 1,100 and some. And then you need a certain, I think it's 3,000 or 4,000 public watch hours in the last 365 days. So by doing all of my lives here, I'm kind of setting myself up for success, because that's 2 hours, right? And so if there's 10 of you here for 2 hours, that counts as 200 hours towards my public watch time. And so when I hit, as long as I hit and maintain that, then I'll be able to monetize, which means YouTube will start paying me, which would be really, really exciting to see where that could go. I think so too, Tina. I think it's just that striking color. Like when you think of the dramatic effect of that color, it's just nothing matches it at all. I agree. Hey, Steffi. Can we all set out phones to watch every video already there too? I'm not sure I know what you mean. My brain's not braining well today, though. Shocker. I know, but I have a question. Where can I find good stencils for different mandalas? Oh my goodness, that's a really good question. You can find them on Temu. You can find them on Amazon. You'll probably find them in Michael's. Yeah, those are my big ones. If we watch your existing stuff, does that? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. For my public lives. So it doesn't count with the Patreon lives, but it counts for the public lives. So any of the old live streams that I've uploaded, and then the one that we did the other day, and this one going forward, it's all going to count towards that as well. So now I understand what you mean. Thank you, Steffi. That's very sweet of you. Yes, that would be lovely. That would be lovely. But spread it around. There's a lot of us on here, right? A lot of us on here. So keep an eye on all of your creators that you're following on here, and make sure you're spreading that love around. But yes, that would be lovely. So yeah, so once that happens, then you can I can monetize on YouTube, which is a really big deal, right? Because it's the only platform that we can really monetize on here in Canada. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's kind of getting me into a new routine. Mentally, it helps me because I don't have to question where I'm going to be and making sure that I'm in the right spot. So that helps. I like that I can schedule a few in advance so that if you go to my channel and you go to my lives tab, you should be able to see all of my upcoming lives that are coming up. And so I can book them a few days to a week in advance. I really like that. When I'm driving, I'm listening to YouTube since the other, oh yeah. Yeah, it is different. I agree. I listen to a lot of YouTube, I already spend a lot of time on YouTube as a content consumer. So I'm hoping that helps a little bit. And, I think we're all going to be learning a bunch of different stuff on here. And there's like there's always been, right? There's room for everybody. Room for everybody and their successes. So it's kind of exciting. I'm watching with one account on my phone and my other account on the TV. Double watch hours. You're amazing. I love it. I love the way your mind works. That's awesome. Yes, and Tina asked, Patty, how is your stone painting or inking going? Are you posting what you're making anywhere, Patty? Anywhere that we can be nosy and see? For anybody, just also as a side note, if you are a member of my free Patreon, there is a chat where you can share photos. I really want to... I'm still in the process of kind of rebuilding things in my mind of how I want things to go and what are the things I'm going to be focusing on. And one of those things I want to do is I really want to be more active in the chat and get some engagement in the community and just start to kind of make it feel a little homier, you know? Right now it feels kind of very much like a bulletin board. And I want to work on that a little bit. But there is the general chat. So if you ever want to share what you're working on, if you have questions about anything, you can kind of treat it as a Facebook group, basically. So just know that that is there for you. I think I'm going to turn this. You can already start to see it drying at the base of, see, there's the green. There's the green coming out really nice, and there's the red. So this is already starting to dry. This is going to look really cool. I really like the neon bliss drops, but unfortunately on the black background, right, they are somewhat translucent around the edges. That's just the nature of these paints. So I found on the black background, it didn't highlight them enough. It almost dulled them. So I really, really felt that the neon ones will be much better suited for a white teapot. And I think the colors are going to just be, I think they're going to be absolutely otherworldly myself on the white teapot. And I'm so excited to try it. Which is so fun because I usually gravitate towards the black background. And to have a color combo I'm excited to try on a white background. It's kind of fun. So that'll be the next one, is we're going to use the Neon Bliss to do another teapot. So we go here, and then we go here, and then this one is now ready to set aside. We'll let it dry, and it'll be ready for the next one, for the next section. Finally figured out that the sponge method for your ink rocks works best for me. Only sponged one rock, but hopefully tomorrow I can try another. That's cool. Don't usually... That's okay, Patty. There's never any pressure to. I just want to make sure that if you are ever called to, if you ever feel like it, if it ever feels like a fun thing to do, and never do it if it doesn't seem like a fun thing to do. And that goes for anybody, right? None of this kind of stuff is ever expected, right? It's there in case you want it. It's entirely up to you, okay? No pressure there. 3 different methods before that. That's cool. All right. So I'm going to move this off to the side. How am I going to do this without making a mess? I think I need to stand up and move it. I think sitting down and trying to move it is a bad idea. Okay. So now... What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm thinking. I am thinking about the globe, and I'm still not making decisions very well. So that means it's not time to make a decision about it. So what we will do is I'd like to fill some more cones with some more colors. But I have a color combo that I've already got mixed up that I kind of think I'd like to try. So why don't we do that? We'll paint a little heart. We'll do one of the little ones. That one's got a scratch on it. Let's see. All right. So I have this color combo. It's all metallics. And I thought that would be fun to play with. And then I'd really like to pick out kind of a rainbow range. And I want to play with the greens and the browns and the pinks a little bit more on the house shapes too. But I'm still a little bit on the fence of exactly what I want to do. I'm so in love with that teal and purple color combo. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do the teal on this one. Let's do the teal on this one while we're thinking about the other stuff. Let's do that. So we're going to do some teal swoops on this. And yeah, then we'll see where the ideas take us from there, I think. All right, let me go back down here and zoom in. All right. I think we would love her work too. I think so too. But you still have to feel good about it, Patty. So until it feels like a fun thing for you to do, there is zero pressure. Absolutely zero pressure. No pressure allowed. Thanks, Kim. But if and when you ever feel like sharing, Patty, we will be excited to see it. Okay? All right, so I need a new paper towel. And I'm just going to get some water on it. All right, let's see. Oh, I need to put the glasses on. I almost forgot. Okay, so we're going to start up here. So I think the lives here are going to kind of work the same way that they did on TikTok and Instagram, in that until I figure out a different software to use, I'm not going to be able to see the comments while I'm painting, just from where I have to have my phone. So not being able to see the comments while I'm painting means it might take me a minute or two to respond to your comment or question. So for anybody who is new here, please just bear with me. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I just literally can't see the screen on my phone right now. But I will pause on a regular basis and scroll back to catch up on anything that I've missed. I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. I used to watch these videos of like interviews and stuff, and I was watching a lot of interviews with some Marvel people, namely Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr., Tom Holland, watching a lot of those, Scarlett Johansson, when all the Avengers movies came out. And I remember there was a story that Chris Evans told about how his nephew, when he doesn't like something, he says, "I don't like it." And he says with a W instead of an L. And then he started saying that anytime something was happening, and he is caught on film using, and when he gets asked a question that he doesn't like, he's caught on film going, oh, I don't like it. And now I say, I don't like it all the freaking time. Anyways, that was a story nobody asked for, but peek into my mind. It's a terrifying place sometimes. All right, let me scroll back here. Doo-doo-doo. The purple and the teal colors are your favorites, Mel? It is a really pretty color combo. This color combo is not going away anytime soon. You know, I don't like Lay actually sleeping at... I know, I miss her. You love it too, Debbie. I'm so glad you guys like it. Lay sleeping? What? Why? Who said that? I know, nobody said it was okay. Found some Mandala stencils on Lydia May's website. Oh, that's great. Oh, perfect. I should have thought of that. LydiaMay.ArtDepot. Lydia May is who I watched a lot of when I was first starting out with dot mandalas. She's amazing. She's here on YouTube. She's been here forever. She's got tons of tutorials. Definitely check her out. And Dot Art Depot for a lot of supplies. That's awesome, Cara. That's great. I'm glad you found them so easy. Wonderful. I'm so glad you enjoyed the painting, Cara. That's so nice. So nice when you can find a couple of things that you really enjoy doing, right? And especially when you mix the two with your flower pots. All right. So, you know what? I've got a couple little spots here. I think that's leftover guidelines that got smudged, but anyways. All right, so let us regroup on this. Doo-doo-doo. It's around 2 a.m., I know. My bedtime is when the sun peaks up and I panic. I used to do that a lot. I used to love doing that. I used to love when I would have days where it really didn't matter what time I was up and what time I was asleep. I'd sleep and be up until 4 in the morning and then go and sleep until 10 and then be up until, 6 o'clock and then nap for a couple hours and then do it all over again. I still love that. Painting is very fun. Oh, I'm so glad you're loving it. That's so good. All right, let's regroup here. So, I don't... I'm thinking. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do some purple walking dots. Are we? Oh, that could look cool. All right, never mind. Sorry. Crap. Went off on my own little tangent there. All right, so we're going to go here. Glasses, Jamie, glasses. Okay, glasses. And we're going to go and there. Oh, come on. These tips get clogged so easy. They dry so fast. You know what? I'm going to skip that one. We're going to go over here. Are we? We're going to go right here. 1, 2. Ding, ding, ding. Teresa, hello. It's good to see ya. How you doing? I was looking around this place too, and I'm starting to need to get back to a couple of the pieces that aren't completely finished yet. So we're going to be breaking out a couple of them over the coming week, I think, as well. Got to do some work on Big Blue. I've got some guidelines to remove and signing to do on a couple of pieces and varnishing. So, yeah. Probably pull them out later this week. I need to order more of the varnish that I used. I think I've been holding off because I know that I want that varnish. And I need to order it, so I gotta get off my butt and get that done. Been freezing your butt off? Have you had any snow? Yeah. Whereabouts are you at again, Teresa? Steffi playing Miraz while listening. Oh, I love that. That's the downfall of the lives on YouTube, in my opinion, is that I can't listen to licensed stuff. So I did miss that. I do miss that because we were able to listen to music on TikTok. I know there's music that's not licensed and I can use it on YouTube, but it's not Jason Mraz, and that's the point. If I can't listen to Jason Mraz, I don't want to listen to anybody. I'm such a creature of habit too. I'm not usually one for listening to new stuff. I like to listen to the same stuff over and over again. There's consistency there. What about you guys? Do you guys like listening to new stuff, or are you set in your playlists? All right. So now we're just going to do a couple little dots in here. Almost 8 inches at the house. Highway's big mess. Wow. That's scary, eh? Carly listens to 90s R&B. Yeah. You like a mixture of new and old? Oh shoot, I need a piece of tape. Almost out of paint in this little tube. Mobile, Alabama. Wow. That's crazy. Well, I hope everybody is able to stay warm and there's not too much destruction from the cold, and hopefully power stays on and plumbing works and all the good stuff for you. It's hard. Patty's gonna sing for us since we don't have music. That's perfect. I love it, Patty. Pipes froze, but you're good now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, are you used to snow? All right, so I'm gonna go here. I wonder what happened with that one petal over there, how I got it so off compared to the others. Oh well. That's just what you get when it's the first Santorini stone, I suppose. No, you don't get snow. That's crazy. Going in tomorrow. Well, hopefully that is the end of it, eh? All right, and then I'm gonna do another purple dot here. Well, just stay safe, Teresa and Tina on the roads. It's the hard part, right? Like, there's no infrastructure for this stuff in so many places, right? That don't get it. Like, why would you? Why would you have it, right? But it's sure starting to look like more and more weird weather is going to start to happen, right? All right, so now I'm going to grab my gold. And we're going to do a couple of things. Entire internet shut down. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Right? Like, there's no infrastructure for that stuff. It's not like up here where, you know, it doesn't matter how many plowing companies exist. If you can get a plow on the front of your truck, you can get a lot of work for the winter, you know? Yes, that's the excellent question, Debbie. Did you get any painting done while you were off for the few days? Interstate 10 is closed all the way down. Wow. Houston borrowed some snowplows. Jeez, that's crazy, eh? All right, I'm just gonna try and get this tube. All right, we're good. All right, so what we're gonna do here. That's not gonna work. don't think I like it, but it might stay. Or it might all come off. I don't think it does the stone justice. I don't think any of it does. No, I don't like it. Don't like it. All right, I can get that off after though. Well, no, that's not true. Let me get off some of it. No, I don't like it. Did not work for me. The nice part about the coning is that the dots come off quite easy. Everything's going to come off quite easy. No, it just doesn't do it justice, you know? I didn't think anyway. So, that's okay. Easy fixes. Not the end of the world. Just looks clunky to me compared to how delicate everything else on this one is. So that's okay. Now, let's pick it off. Right? No reason for panic. Almost everything is fixable, right? So this is not going to be a problem. I'll just paint back over it with the black. And then I'm going to go back to an original idea I had that I should have stuck with. So we'll get this stuff pulled off. We'll get it painted black again, and then when it dries, we'll either come back to it today or next time. Easy peasy. It's a common theme around here, right? Don't be afraid to change something that you don't like. You don't have to stick with anything that you're not happy with, no matter what. All right. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, I think I'm done. Sorry about that. All right, let me scroll back. Hundreds of semis parked. Wow, Teresa, that's bananas. Whole area shut down because ice on the roads. That's the scary part, right? The snow's not as scary. The ice is the scary part, especially if there's ice under snow and black ice. Oh, good. You did get some painting done. That's lovely. What did you make? So this is a Santorini marble stone. So like, I don't know if you've seen the ones that Christina Lee has painted on. She's done some square ones. So these were gifted to me by Jan, actually, and quite a while ago, probably a couple of years ago. And yeah, never had the right idea of how to paint them. So I was never quite sure what I was going to do. So we gave it a go. Oh, thanks, Tina, for answering that. And thank you for the blessies, you guys. Thanks, Teresa, Kim. Tina, Debbie, thank you. Ever since Christina started doing those sets, I think she did ones that were wedding favors. And was it wedding favors or was it bridesmaids gifts? It was wedding favors, right? Am I right in that? I feel like you guys remember. I know I knew it the other day. I don't know why it's not in my brain right now. Okay, I need to let this dry a little bit, and then I need to get in there and sand because this stuff is still really rough. Okay, I think I just need to wait and let it dry a little bit. Get a little bit more of the roughness off. I don't want there to be texture there if I can avoid it. One thing that works really, or can work well, or better than necessarily sandpaper. Well, sandpaper and folding it up into little teeny tiny triangles so you can get into the little tiny spots, that can really help if you need to get rid of texture from dried paint. I also get a packs of emery boards. I know, I can't remember if it was Tracy or Jan. Somebody suggested that, and I apologize that I don't remember who did, but please claim it if that was your suggestion, because it's a great one. Getting little emery boards from the dollar store. Finished, oh, the warmth tea light. Oh, lovely. That was a fun one. That was a nice one. I'm glad you liked. I hope you liked it anyway. Glad you liked it. You didn't even tell me if you liked it, because I didn't ask. So, did you like it? I'm getting things in the right order here. All right, actually, let me see if I can. I'm going to try that again because I think I got more of the texture off. I miss tea lights. I want to get back to painting them again. They were fun. I got to get pouring again to do that, though. And that's not happening quite yet. But hopefully soon. With any luck. I love it. Yay! Yes, I love that. Needing some warmth. I love that. That's great. Very fitting indeed. All right. I'm going to be left with a little bit of texture, but I'm not going to be super particular about going in. And having it be perfect. This will just have to do. It'll just have to do. Oh, that's way too much. All right. I used way too much gesso there. It was clogging it up. I used too much there too. All right. I'm in Canada, so I haven't done any dotting. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Are you having a good trip, Mel? Okay, I just need to grab a tissue, you guys. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. Hi, Audrey. Should have warned you about my honking, and again, now that this is a public YouTube video, congratulations. You are now part of the family because you've heard me honk my nose on a live. Happens far more often than I'd like to suggest. Oh, that's sad. Good to be there, though. All right, let me put my glasses back on. And here we go. I did get to hold her on the first day, though. Changed so much already. Happened so fast. Oh, I'm glad that you're there with them. They all must be happy to have you. How long are you there till, Mel? Whereabouts are you at again? It's gotten a lot gummier than I meant it to be. Let's see if I can fix this. All right, we'll let that dry and we will just come back to you later. All right, so let's see. Let's fill some cones with paints. All right, so let's get some tape cut. And then we're gonna fill in these 3. Oh, I had an idea. Got an idea. Instead of these ones, we're gonna do something different. Dun, 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 dun. So excited. All right. I'm going to use the Black Flash Color Flash. Actually, let's have a look, because I've got a couple others. Let's see. Black Flash, quite similar, but a bit darker. I think I want to use that one instead. This is the Arteza. So I am going to thicken it up a little bit. Ouch. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to mix up some of this paint. We're going to thicken it up with some Liquitex Gloss Gel Medium. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, it's a nice little mini vacay. Hoping to hit up a Dollarama. Oh, you'll have fun. And there's Dollaramas all over the place too. Gabrielle, be right back. Okay, perfect. Squeeze the baby cheek. Here till Saturday or Sunday. Nice, that's awesome. Why can't I get this bottle open? There we go. Oh, look at it. It's all gunked up with paint. All right, so we're going to clean that out. Clean that out first. I probably should use one that's not quite so pointy. All right, let's give it another shake and let's see. I don't think I'm gonna have to thicken it up too much, but Dollarama's got a lot of good stuff. Lot of good stuff. All right, so we're gonna fill this up. This is what I should do the globe in. No. We're gonna play with hearts first. Hearts first, make sure. Hearts first, yes, okay. Let me pull the rest of this lid off. Let's make sure we keep the medium. Get it off my finger. Patty's distracted by hockey. Who's playing tonight, Patty? Asking for a friend. I believe, I know that as a Canadian, I can come to the US for 6 months. For 6 months out of every calendar year. So I would guess that it's the same. That's my guess, but I don't know for sure. The maple leaves. Ottawa against Boston, but gonna watch Minnesota, so back and forth. Nice. Yeah, come for a visit. I know there are working visas as well, but I don't know how they work. And like how long that affords you or anything like that. But yeah, check out the different kinds of visas. But I think, yeah, just like a tourist visa, I think you can do 6 months. Which is pretty good because most places are 3 months. For, at least for Canadians anyway. Most places are 3 months, 90 days. Other than the US. All right. It's fun. There's lots of great stores for sure. But Dollarama is great. Even the Dollar Tree up here is different, I think, compared to yours, potentially. All right, so now we are going to close this up. And now I'm gonna cut tape because we're gonna fill a cone with this color. And then we are going to paint a house. Should we do a house or a heart? We'll do a little mini heart first and play with it. And then we'll see. All right, so we have a cone stand. And we have a cone. What's it sitting on? There we go. I think it's 6 months. Right? Wouldn't that be great? I've always loved the idea of being a snowbird, you know. 6 months in Canada, and then the winter 6 months somewhere where it's nice and warm. All right, let me zoom in. So I've got my cone here. I'm gonna try to do this without blocking you guys too bad. Oh no. I thought I was getting it right down the center. All over the edge. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Ah, I feel like it does, probably. It's gonna leak now. Pooper. All right, well, we'll deal with it. Oh shoot, and I brought it off camera. Sorry guys. I'm just over here making a mess. Don't mind me. All right. Paper towel. Ah! Paint all over my hand. Now let's see what a disaster this turns into, because I might be squeezing all of this paint right out of this cone and into a new one. The paint got back in there. Well, let's see what happens. All right, so we're gonna start here. Hey, Tammy. Sorry, I'm behind on comments. I'll be right back in just a sec. Tammy, like so many, is getting her YouTube going. So if you're not already following her, go give her a follow. All right, so now I'm going to zoom out a bit. And then shit. I think I screwed this up. I think this is going to leak all over the freaking place. But we will work with it for now, because I'm too lazy to do anything about it right now. So we're just going to wing it. See what happens. All right, lid on the paint. That's going to be messy later, but that's fine. And now we need to snip the end off. And then we bring out the good old tester. We'll test it, and then I will come back to the comments. All right, perfect. Now, one other thing that I'm gonna do, bear with me 1 second. I will be back in 1 second, you guys. Let me at least give you something pretty to look at here for a second. Yeah, cones were just being difficult. Yeah, it is. It's gonna poop. It is totally. Hi, Kathy. It's okay. It's good to see ya. Yeah, it's gonna shart. All right, give me 2 seconds, you guys. I'll be right back. I wanted to go and get another one of these blank hearts because I want to actually use this color on a neutral as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to paint one stone with light buttercream, and we'll try this one out and see, because I think this color would look really pretty on something dark, on something light like this. Oh, you know what else would it, ooh, oh. Oh, I just thought about 8 colors, the other colors that I could do that would look so pretty. Shit. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh crap, my brain's going too fast now. Okay, we'll do the one for now. We're gonna do the one for now. If cones shark, can we call them scones? Are you traumatized, Kathy? Okay. Oh, I know. Can't do it. Can't do it. This is where we come for a break from all of that, Kathy. That's why it is now called Paint and Breathe. We take our breaths. We come here. We give ourselves some time to regroup, right? Right, Steffi? I'm 12 in my head. I love it. I love it. I know, now I'm like, I want to go grab all 12 like hearts and just paint a whole bunch of backgrounds. And we might, but we'll do one first. Like you said, one at a time. I don't usually do light colors, so I'm guessing this is going to take me a few coats. Yeah, I'm totally going to go get more of these and we're going to do more. Start prepping them. It's totally going to happen. I guess that's what we're doing for the rest of the evening. Ooh, you know what I could get instead? Oh, what about some keychains? That would be fun to play with some different colors. I mean, I like the hearts and all, but what if we prep some keychains instead? We haven't done keychains in a while, and I mean, if I'm going to grab the UV resin for the little heart stones, might as well have some keychains too. I think I only have like 2 or I don't even think I have any keychains left actually, now that I think about it, that are already painted and ready to go. I don't think I've got any. All right. All right, this is what's happening tonight, folks. We're going to prep some more stones. So I will be back in a minute with a pile. I'll be right back. Oh no, we're going to do keychains. That's right. Keychains. There. Okay. Hi, Audrey. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm going to get myself a microphone so I can take you guys with me on these little adventures. All right, keychains. It was keychains that I was grabbing, not more stones. All right, so we've got that one for the cream color. And then I grabbed a bunch of these. Now, the rectangle ones, I am going to prep them in black eventually because I am going to do, oh, no. Oh, shit. My brain. I'm sorry. This is chaotic. I know. I want to do the bliss design on this one, on these ones. I think they'll be really, really cool. So why don't I'm actually going to do a beige one. And yeah, okay. The ideas are flowing. Crap, my brain, man. I know, I don't breathe either. No more, no bitching. No bitching. We can vent and we can do it, but that's not, unfortunately, we're just not going to do that purpose. I really want to have that space for a break. I mean, there's going to come times where conversations are necessary, right? There's going to be a lot of those. And definitely always want to know if you're having a hard time and come in here for a breather. But yeah. I know. It's so hard though, right? It's so hard, Kathy. I totally get it. Yeah, and I don't always remember to breathe. So yeah, maybe that just needs to be a reminder for myself. Did a light color today and you thought, oh, but you loved it? Oh, nice. Nice when that happens, eh? Yeah, I'm too far for you to get to me if I'm not breathing. I know. I'm really bad for that. Really bad for that. All right, so these are going to take a couple of coats, of course, but we will start getting them ready. Oh, I was going to do this one in white. Well, that's okay. I've already got it done with this one. I can put bright white over top of it because I'm going to do one with the Neon Bliss because I think that would be fun. But yeah, I think it's time to do little minis of some of these designs that we've done. All right, so now let's pick the other colors. So let me grab this one. Got this one, a really light pink that I want to do. Also want to do like a light sage green. I also want to do a periwinkle. And another one. Let's do, oops, a dusty rose. Let's do a light corally pink. And I feel like we need like a lime green. Lime green? Yeah, lime green, right? All right, let's see what we got. There you go. Come on up. I think it would be great to have some visitors up here. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Thanks, Tammy. I was making a cone, but now I need multiple backgrounds painted of different background colors while I wait for the background on the stone that I want to paint to dry. So thankfully it'll dry really quick. We'll be able to do a couple of coats pretty quickly. I love that song, Steffi. Isn't it such a great song? Thanks, guys. Okay, yeah, we'll do a lime green. All right, So I'm going to keep one of these brushes aside to be able to do my second coat of cream color. So I'll put that aside. I know I'm all over the place, you guys, and I am sorry, but we're going to run with it. Oh no, I think I'm going to sneeze again. Holy crap. Excuse me. What is going on tonight? Holy jumping. Yeah. This is now just satisfying that urge in my head to try the 17 different paint color combos that I thought of. I know, we got lots of keychains. I've got probably about 300 of them sitting in a little container. Little set of drawers. Okay, so we've got 6. Oh, perfect. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, did ya? You came up when you were kids? Where, to Toronto? Did you go to Canada's Wonderland? Canada's Wonderland was great. Canada's Wonderland is like, for anybody who's not familiar, is like Six Flags. Some really cool roller coasters. Thank you for the blessed poos. We used to get seasons passes, so we'd pay one price and we'd go all the time. And they used to have a concert venue there too. So, and when you had a season's pass, you got free tickets to every concert. So we got to see a lot of stuff there. My first time ever seeing the Violent Femmes in concert. It was the Violent Femmes and the B-52s. It was such a good show. One of those pivotal moments. All right, so we'll let that dry. Clean the brush, close the paint. I will keep the paint out though, so I don't forget what I used. Toronto, Banff, Lake Louise. I've never been to Banff and Lake Louise. I really would love to go sometime. Yeah, we're pretty lucky. Canada is a wonderland. It definitely can be, for sure. Yeah, it was a great concert. Yeah, I'll have to keep... Banff will stay on the bucket list. And hopefully get there one of these days. All right. There's lots of great places. Lots of great places. I lived on the East Coast for almost 10 years. And kick myself all the time because I think I went to Halifax. I lived in New Brunswick. I think I went to Halifax maybe 3 times in the entire 10 years. Never went to PEI, never went to Newfoundland. I kick myself. That was a mistake. But hindsight is 20/20 and all that, right? All right, we'll let that one dry. At least these all dry really quickly, so we'll be able to play. So I'm going to let that brush soak for a second. We're going to do a second coat on this heart stone. Have to leave for dinner. Have a wonderful rest of your night, Tammy. Lots of love to you. You take care of yourself, okay? Need to charge my phone since Verizon is draining the phone with an update that's screwing up the phones apparently. Oh, lovely. Lovely. How inconvenient. Yeah, this is going to take 3 coats for sure. For sure. Which is crazy, right? Because it was such a light colored background, but she's streaky. So don't forget, if you are a member of Patreon, we've got a workshop coming up this weekend. If you're a member of the Symmetry Series tier, we are gonna, I put up a post today with a little bit more info on what to have ready and what we're gonna be using and doing and everything. So let me know if you have any questions. If you are on Patreon, make sure you shoot me any questions that you have. I want to make sure that you're good to go for Saturday. The workshop is Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Both days. And I will be, excuse me, I will be live on here on YouTube again tomorrow night from 8 until 10 p.m. Our Friday night lives are moving here to YouTube as well, like all the other lives. So tomorrow night will be our first Friday night live on YouTube. I go live for anybody again who's new and watching this for watching me for the first time. I used to go live on TikTok every Friday night for a couple hours and on all the socials, but I'm moving all of my lives here. Thank you for the blessed poo, Mel. All right, Steffi will be back after snacks and a charge. Fantastic. Hi, Barb. Good to see you. How you doing? We're doing base painting for ideas, and I couldn't move forward until I did all of this. So this is gonna end out the evening for us tonight, but we'll keep going with it tomorrow. Patty's parents dragged us kids camping and traveling, went to Newfoundland and drove to Vancouver and back. Now I appreciate. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's like it's wasted on the kid when you're a kid, right? It's because you don't appreciate it like you would doing it now. But lovely, how lovely now that you've got that to look back on. That's the hard stuff, right? When you're like, oh, I wish I'd appreciated it when I was there. All right. Close the paint, clean the brush. Ooh, it's starting to stink in here with all the paint. The heart does look like a little cake, doesn't it? I'm really thinking about doing some cookie decorating. Oh, hi, Audrey. Audrey just got up from her nap. Having a snack. In about 10 minutes, Cara. We got about 10 minutes left. Oh, how was your day, Barb? Oh, that's a pretty color. Isn't that pretty? So we'll get these all prepped. We've got a cone prepped. Well, we've got a shit ton of cones prepped. So we'll definitely have a bunch to just go off and be off and running tomorrow. A chaos-filled work day. Oh, yuck. That's tiring, eh? How's your painting coming, Kim? Make some good progress while we've been hanging out tonight. Ooh, she's chunky. All right, let's do a bit of a better shake up then. I wonder if I do this one instead. Oh, that's too bright. That might actually be a nice one to do instead. Let's do this one. Yeah, doing good? Wonderful. All right. Oh, that's so pretty. We might even be able to go back to some of these and get a second coat on here before we're done for the night, which would be lovely. So yeah, if you're around tomorrow evening, I'll be here again from 8 until 10 Eastern. And then we've got Patreon on Saturday for the workshop. No live Saturday night. I'm going out with my girls and going to music trivia. But then we'll do the second workshop session on Sunday, and I'll be live here again on Sunday evening as well. I'll get those scheduled soon so that the links will be here. And I forgot, I'm on YouTube. I gotta say my stuff. I gotta figure out what that stuff is gonna be. But click the bell so you get your notifications for when I'm going live or when I post new content. And thank you for subscribing. And what else? I gotta get my YouTube script down. Isn't it such a pretty soft pink? Yeah, I'm really excited, Cara. It's always such a fun night. You're welcome, Debbie. All right. I must be really craving spring colors, because using these colors and the colors that I did on that Heartstone with the pink, I'll do another. Actually, what I'll do is, instead of a second coat on this now, I'll do that tomorrow afternoon so that they're all dry and ready to go tomorrow night. But what we will do is what was I gonna say? Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Oh, I'll do a little recap again of the stuff that I've done over the last couple of days that some of you might not have seen. There's the brain. There's the brain. All right, so the most recent things that I have done on our live a couple nights ago here on YouTube, we worked on this. I've got to fill in the center. I have this one wonky petal that I'll have to deal with. Did that one. And then when I was kind of painting on my own, I did this one. Let me zoom in. I think I would do either a light pink in the background on this one. Like one of these would be nice, because then there'd be a little bit more contrast, I think. So I want to try that eventually. But I think that would be really cool to do on a light pink background and use that color scheme. So I really, really like that one, and did all the little flowers, and you can see look at the texture. Isn't that cool? So cool. Thank you. They're nice and springy, aren't they? And then I played around with this Heartstone. So I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of it, but I really, really love it so far. So we'll see where this one goes to. And yeah, so then we will work on this heartstone and these keychains. I'll get them all ready to go so that they've got all the coats that they need so that we can get right to painting tomorrow with this black Arteza. So the paint that I'm prepping for here is this black metallic. So I thought it would be really cool on a lot of these lighter colors, and maybe with some white in there too, or maybe a little bit of color every once in a while. Might be kind of cool and look really kind of lacy. So that's what I'm hoping to do. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, Cara. Jenny, how you doing? Oh, did you? Awesome. Thanks, Jenny. I haven't seen that yet. I will definitely have a look. Thank you so much. You like it, Barb? I'm so glad you like it. Thanks, Jenny. I'm having fun practicing. I'm really, really addicted to it. Really addicted to it. So many fun projects in mind. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you, Kim. And thank you, Mel. Love you too, Tina. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here, Cara. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I love you guys. Good night, Barb. Good night, Jenny. Good night, Debbie. All right, I will see you guys soon. Good night, Kathy. Good night, Steffi. Good night, Tracy. Night, Patty. Night, Teresa. Night, Gabrielle. It's like reading Rainbow. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow night.